This question is asking us to look at the rubber division of a company. So this company has two divisions, cork division and rubber division. And it doesn't take an accounting degree to look at the bottom line of each of these divisions and quickly notice that the rubber division is reporting an operating loss. And of course, that should cause concern. But the question is, if we close the rubber division, will the company as a whole be better off or worse off than it is right now? Well, let's look at some of the details. Now, I can guarantee you that if we close the rubber division, we will lose all the sales. We will not have to incur the variable costs, but we will also lose this contribution margin. So those will become zeros, and those are good things. That $130,000 of contribution margin is a good thing for us. Now, the only way that this would make sense to close the division is if we could save costs that are greater than $130,000, because we're giving up $130,000 of a good thing, so we better be able to save some costs that exceed that amount. As we take a look at this, it says all of the division's traceable fixed costs could be avoided, so we know that these are going to go away, but none of the allocated common corporate fixed costs. So these right here are going to remain. They're not avoidable, because basically the company is still going to have to pay for its building rent and insurance and property taxes and all of those types of costs that are incurred by the company as a whole. They just happen to be allocated in part to the rubber division. If these $45,000 are not going to go away, then they are not relevant to the decision. So let's just take a look at it. We know that the contribution margin will go away, and that's $130,000, and that's bad. But we know that we can also avoid those traceable fixed costs, and that's $110,000. If we net these together, you can see that there actually is a financial disadvantage. In other words, if we close the rubber division, our profit for the entire company will decline by $20,000 if these costs truly are variable and if these costs truly are avoidable here. And you can actually see that. Since this is what will go away if we close the division, and this remains, that $20,000 segment margin is really what's going to go away as well. So the financial disadvantage to closing the rubber division would be $20,000.